We are live. Send message out. Alright. There's a message. How we doing, guys? Appreciate you guys all jumping on. Alright. So, the way this is going to work, I'm going to roll the dice. We're going to randomize the list of all of you guys. I think there was 37 or 38 total. I got all of you in a list right here. All of you listed. Alright. So I'll randomize the list and get the 29 of you that will get a free team. And then from there, I'll randomize the team list. The only team that's not on here are the Pirates, but all other teams are fair game. And then once that is, I'll give you a few minutes to trade teams and so forth. And then we will go from there. So I'm going to randomize this 5 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So number 4. So I'll randomize the list 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, let me get the top 29 here. And put them in over here. Alright, so Be Rich, you will get a team. NKP, Scary Gary, Sketch Diesel, Tom Sport Card, GD Baseball Junkie, NR Latino, Royce Get It, Crowbar Jones, sorry Christian, Kev's Card Collection, Hoops and Holos, Cody Conley, Legendary Rips, Mike H, Carrier for Collection, The New Sync, Alan C23, Meg 1019, 420 Box Breaks, Benny's Ballers, Alex NC32, B Ward Fam, T House 09, KB Card Vault, Sports Cards 94, Creamsicle Cards, JG Rips, House Collectibles, and Sports Card Collector 1722. You all will be getting a team. Alright. So I have the list right over here. What I will do is I'm going to randomize the teams. I'm going to do it 4 times as well, and then I will put the list of teams up so that everybody can see, and then we will go from there. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. Let me copy and paste this over here. Paste special. Alright. Let me make it a little bigger. Alright. Be Rich 22, you got the Brewers. NKP, you have the Rockies. Scary Gary, you got the Tigers. Sketch Diesel, you got the Orioles. Tom Sport Card got the Yankees. GD Baseball Junkie, Greg, you got the Angels. NR Latino, you got the Diamondbacks. Boom. Royce Get It, you get the Braves. Crowbar, you have the Marlins. Kev's Card Collection, you have the Twins. Hoops and Holos, you have the Cardinals. Cody Conley, you have the Cubs. Legendary Rips, you have the Phillies. Mike H, you have the Reds. Coach, you and Mike. I don't know if Mike's on or not, but hit him up. Carrier for Collection, Rays. The New Sync, Josh, you got the Red Sox. Alan C, you have the Rangers. Meg, you have the Mariners. 420, you have the Dodgers. Benny's Ballers, you have the Mets. Alex NC32, you have the Nationals. B Ward Fam, you have the Guardians. T House, you have the Astros. KB Card Vault, you have the Blue Jays. Sports Card 94, you have the White Sox. Creamsicle Cards, you have the Padres. JG Rips, you have the Giants. House Collectibles, you have the Royals. And Sports Card Collector 1722, you have the Athletics. That it is, Nick. That it is. Pulling the Diamondbacks in a random draw. So, if you guys, I'll give you a few minutes if you guys want to trade, anything like that. That is up to you guys. I'll leave it up to you guys. I mean, there's 17 on, so JG says Giants are on the block. Benny's Ballers got the Mets. Yeah, sorry, Nick. Have a seat. You were in spot like 34, I believe. Cody Conley has the Cubbies. Cody Conley 134. I sure hope so, Nick Latino. Sure hope so. Oh, Cody is on. Good. Brent, yes, you did. You have the Brewers. You got the Brewers. Creamsicle Cards has the Padres, coach. And I haven't seen them on. I don't know if they are on or not. I have not seen them on. Is my cameras working, actually? Oh, they're there. Okay. They were on a delay. Sorry about that. Alright, Cody says he's keeping the Cubs. Brent, can you send him a message? Can you send NM Hevesy, Nick Hevesy a message and let him know? But I'll... which I'm sure he'll be grateful for that. He's a teacher, so he uses a lot of the cards as giveaways for kids at school. So I'm sure he would appreciate that. We are ripping Heritage, 2025 Heritage. 3 hobby boxes. GD Baseball, yes, Greg, you have the Angels, my man. Alright. T House 09. T House 09 and Sports Card Collector. TJM, no, you did not. You did not. Sorry that you missed it, buddy. KB Card Vault. Yes, you did. KB Card Vault. You got the Blue Jays. Alright, that's fine. I'll shoot him a message after we get done. Alright, so Astros for A's. Astros for A's. Astros for A's. So we got one. Alright, so we got one deal done. KB Card Vault. Yes, you did. You got the Blue Jays. There you go. I got 2 people that got their favorite teams, so the way that it goes. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get started. I don't see many other deals going. Alex, you did not get in. You were not part of the 29. So, I will be doing more giveaways as we grow and such. But I like this. It's cool. Let's get lots of people involved and such. KB Card Vault. We were ripping 3 hobby boxes of Heritage 25. So we're going to go ahead and get started with box number 1. Box number 1. I'll leave the team list up on the screen. That way we can empty box. I'm going to move the camera down just a little bit so that you guys can see my hand. But I'll leave the team list up so I can quickly reference it and so forth. Alright, here we go. I appreciate all you guys, honestly. I couldn't be doing what I'm doing without the support of all of you guys, so I appreciate it. There you go, Paul Skeens right off the bat. Brooks Baldwin, Jorge Polanco, Hank Aaron, Michael Massey, Clarence Birdseye, Marco Luciano, and Zebby Matthews, rookie. Check and see if there's any backwards. I'll go through and double check variations and such like I have in the past. Mike H., you got the Reds. So Coach was hoping you were on. So if you guys work something out, that's between you guys, just let me know. 420, you have the Dodgers, my man. Ryan Weathers, George Kirby, Ozzie Albies, Jace Young, Luis Reyes, batting leaders, DJ Hers with the blue, and Lance Lynn. Check and see on the upside down bats. .420, you got the Dodgers, my man. You got the Dodgers. Grant Holmes, Luis Gill, Will Wagner, Nico Horner, Freddie Freeman, Daniel Lau, Cutter Crawford, and Cade Povich. Check the backwards, Chrome. I appreciate you guys being a part, honestly. I couldn't do what I do without you guys. So, Bradley Blaylock, Stanton, Schwellenbach, Matt Chapman. There's a buyback, 50th anniversary. Mookie Betts on the throwback. Ernie Banks and Shea Whitcomb. Check upside down. Nope. Yep, all cards will ship. All cards will ship. So I will, I got Bowman breaks tomorrow, and so everything I'm going to try, my goal is to get them shipped out by Friday. Excuse me. At least that's my goal. Excuse me again. Jose Barrios, Cody Bellinger, Hunter Goodman, Juan Soto, earned a run, Stallion, Jackson Holiday on the blue. That's solid. Oh my gosh. Can't stop sneezing. And Mike Burrow, rookie with the Pirates. Hey, appreciate you guys. Thank you, honestly, for all the support and everything else. So I appreciate it as well. Thanks, Kev. There's Yamamoto, Jordan Hicks, Spencer Horwitz just got recalled to AAA Indy this week, today actually. Corbin Carroll, Kopech, Matos, Bode, and Darren Baker. So I'm hoping he can add a little to the Pirates' offense because they are struggling right now. It is the Mets, the Giants, and the Dodgers. So I will randomize it off once we are done. You got Tom Seaver, John Montefusco, and Andy Messersmith. Dustin Harris, Danny Jansen, Jarren Duran, Alcantara, Luis Castillo, Shea Wickham on the Chrome, Clayton Kershaw on the Blue Sparkle, and Aaron Judge. I didn't have much luck with them the other day, or last week when we broke. I did hit a couple skeins, but nothing major. Adrian Del Castillo, Mackenzie Noel, Cole Reagans, Iglesias, Colt Keith. There's James Wood on the throwback. That's solid. Bailey Ober. And Rhett Lauder, rookie. So James Wood on the throwback. We'll take that for the Nationals. Who's got the Nationals? Alex. Oh, shoot. Did I tell Alex he didn't have a team? Alex, you do have a team. Shoot. Let me send him a message real quick. I can't remember if I told him he didn't have a team or not. Crowbar. Christian, you have the Marlins, my man. You won the Marlins in the randomization. Oh, here we go. This is going to be out of 250, is it? Joe Ryan, Michael King. There's home run leaders. Sosa, Mitchell Parker, and Elliot Ramos. Oh, no, it's just Chrome. Sorry. My apologies. I got the hopes up for everybody. Corey Seager and Joey Ortiz. I apologize, guys. I got your hopes up. I will say the Heritage Chrome is a nice looking Chrome set. So how many of you are excited about Bowman for tomorrow? No, I still have a couple teams left in my breaks for tomorrow. I believe Coach has a spot left still. JG's got some spots left. 420 just posted a break. So there's definitely some good opportunities out there with good breakers. So Jay's Chasers for this. Jay's Chasers. I can tell you right now. Blue Jays, Toronto Blue Jays. Oops, that is for the wrong set. That was for Bowman. But I do have Heritage open right here. Blue Jays got a lot of base. Alternate cartoon variations with Vladdy and Bo Bichette. Chrome. Clubhouse relics. Dual collection relics, image variation for Bo Bichette, and then autographs for Jake Bloss and Will Wagner. Palacios, Profar, Swanson, Max Muncy, Colton Cowser, Greg Nettles. That is the second time I've pulled that same auto. Ryan Jeffers and Mason Wynn. Actually, you know what? It might have been a different Greg Nettles. I can't remember. I'll have to look. But I did hit a Greg Nettles auto in the first break I did of Heritage. Half case. So Greg Nettles with the Yankees. So that is going to go to Tom Sportguard. So boom, there we go. I'm surprised we haven't hit a numbered card yet. We're almost halfway through the first hobby box and no numbered hits yet. Nicky Lopez, Elliot Ramos, strikeout leaders, Valdez, Mitch Keller, Mike Burrows on the Chrome, Nick Castellanos on the Blue, and Nolan Chanel. Willie Adames, Paul Goldschmidt, Porter Hodge, Lake Bachar, Jose Miranda, Vaughn Grissom, Mason Miller, and Tyler Stevenson. Hold on a second, I'm going to blow my nose real quick, sorry. There we go. That's better. Alright. Paredes, Jack Flaherty, Wyatt Langford, Mitch Spence, Gustavo Campero. There's Harvey Cushing. There's Bobby Witt, Vlad Jr., and Aaron Judge on the Blue Sparkle, and Manny Machado. 3 solid hitters there. Arguably 3 of the top 10 best players in the league right there. There's Blake Snell, Bob Gibson, Nolan Jones, Anthony Rizzo, Matt McClain, Royce Lewis. There's Ronald Acuna on the blue. And father and son of Vladdy and Vladdy Jr. There's Zach Geloff, Elvis Martinez, Jorge Soler, Josh Lau, William Contreras. There's Cade Povich on the chrome, Austin Gomber, and Kenley Jansen. So Cade Povich on the chrome. Top rookies for the Orioles. Set it off to the side there. Yeah, Tom. So, Luis Peralta, Edwin Diaz, Riley Green, Zach Wheeler, Lou Bob, Rhys Hoskins, Shota on the Blue Sparkle, color match, and Hunter Fiducia. Shota on the Blue Sparkle, nice little color match there with the Cubbies. So we have hit our auto in this box, auto/relic. Hopefully. You did not, Tom. You did not, unfortunately. Max Scherzer, Jock Peterson, Luis Garcia, Cedric Mullins, Wilson Contreras, Corbin Burns, Tariq Skubal, and Patrick Bailey. We hit did a break of Gypsy Queen last night and hit a Tariq Skubal variation. So, Cy Young, current Cy Young winner. Appreciate you jumping in and hanging for a little bit, Tom. Cade Smith, Brandon Nemo, Josh Hader, Yasmani Grandal. There we go. Finally a numbered hit. Garrett Crochet, Logan Webb, and victory leaders. Let's see what we got here. We got green, and it is going to be chrome. Joey Cantillo with the Guardians. And the Guardians are going to B Ward Fam. B Ward Fam. First numbered hit going to Brandon. Congrats. There's the Holidays. There's Ellie De La Cruz, David Festa, Brenton Doyle. There's 1976 Border. Yes, please. Griffin Jacks, sorry. Trey Sweeney and Kobe Mayo, top rookie with the Orioles. Alright, so we got a 1976 here. And it is going to be Christian Yelich. 60 out of 76. Boom. There you go, Brent. That is a beauty. That is a beauty. I agree, JG. I agree. The chrome in this Heritage is sharp looking. I like it a lot. Root Crew. Alcantara, Will Smith, Kyle Gibson, Moniak, Gleyber Torres, Springer, Jose Quintana with the Mets, and Pedro Leon. Tyler Fitzgerald, Marte, Correa, Uriel, Lane Thomas, Max Muncy on the Chrome, Joey Bart, and O'Neal Cruz. There's ERA leaders, Drew Thorpe. There's Junior Caminero, Francisco Lindor. Yeah, Hunter Bend. Oh, we got a backwards card there. I like backwards. Donovan Solano and Trey Lipscomb. Why is it backwards? We will find out. Is it foil? Jackson Holiday? It is a foil. Jackson Holiday. Anniversary card. Nice. So second big Jackson Holiday hit. Well, not really big, but still a nice hit for Jackson Holiday. And we got the blue border as well. So the Orioles, Sketch Diesel, Chris. Some nice hits out of the gate. Boom. Alright, Griffin Co9, rookie. Having a nice start to his career. Merrill Kelly, Drew Romo, oh my gosh, Gilmer Diaz, Angel Martinez, Lance Lynn on the Chrome, Jacob deGrom on the blue, and Connor Wong. So, like I said, if you guys are interested in Bowman, I do have a couple teams left, and a filler for the Brewers. Brewers and Marlins posted. So, Arozarena, Mel Ott, JD Martinez, Von Duran, Curtis Mead, there's Bobby Witt, yes please, Langoliers, and Walter Pendleton. So, we will be ripping Bowman tomorrow. We will be doing that starting at 7. Break 1 will start at 7. Break 2 will be 5-10 minutes after break 1. And yeah, so if your team is not available in my break, there's still a lot of good breaks out there. JG's got a breakout or open spots in a break. 420 just posted a break today, just a little bit ago actually. Legendary Coach, he's got a spot open in his break. Ludacris has some. Rip and Wax Breaks has some opening. CK, Aces, all those guys have some openings, so definitely check them out. So I might have another break posted tomorrow, depending on if I can get something for a good price. So yeah, definitely a lot of opportunity out there for sure. And the Bowman looks good so far. From what I've seen, it looks good. So Joey Gallo, Austin Riley, Swellenbach, Hunter Goodman, Luis Reyes, Tuskegee Airmen, oh my gosh, there's AL and NL, Yankees, Dodgers, so I will randomize that off between the Yankees and Dodgers. Since it's got both teams on there and not one more prominent than the other, that will be randomized off. Set that on Kate or Kobe. Dylan Dingler, Bryson Stott, Brent Rooker, Brendan Rodgers, batting leaders, Nico Hunter, Joey Ortiz with the blue border, and Alec Burleson. Now we'll double check. I'll go through all these and double check the variations, make sure there's nothing missing. And we didn't miss anything, so make sure that they all get sleeved up and so forth. James Wood, yes please. Duke Ellis, Andrew Haney, Freddie Freeman, Matt Chapman, chrome of Jacob Hurtubise, Lamont Wade, and Trey Turner. James Wood. The second James Wood hit. Oh, I would love to, Josh. Tanner Houck, Enriquez, Max Fried. Oh, here we got a black one. Tariq Skubal, Jameson Taillon, Enriquez, and Sean Burke. And the black is Tigers, Jace Young. 25th anniversary, Jace Young. Rookie. Yes, please. We hit a out of 50 with him last time. Marissa actually hit it. I would love to see a one-on-one of anything, T-House. One-on-one of anything I would take. Hayden Birdsong. The guy's going to be a stud here, I'm telling you. Victory leaders. Spencer Torkelson, off to a really good start. Matt Strom. Kopech. Luis Matos. Mason Wynn with the blue border. Yes. And Jake Berger. There's Nick Madrigal. Javier Sinoja. Jacob Young. Justin Kerstad. Yogi Berra. Jake Eater. Nolan Arenado. And Victor Robles. We'll do this stack next. Hobby main events, how we doing? We are going through here and I see some gold. That is going to be out of 50, I believe. George Kirby, Grant Holmes, Jorge Soler, Ronald Acuna on the throwback, Andrew Vaughn, and Ty Madden. Alright, let's see what we got here. Father and son, Cody Clemens, that's actually out of 25. 20 out of 25. 20 out of 25. So this will go to the Phillies. I'm going with the current player. So 20 out of 25 of the Clemens. He actually just hit a dinger on the Red Sox the other night. Boom. So out of 25, not out of 50 like I initially thought. Out of 25. I'll move. Sorry, Shota. Do some rearranging here. Boom. 20 out of 25. So that will go to Coach Legendary Rips, Phillies. That will be coming to you, my friend. 20 out of 25. Richie Palacios, Caminero, Merrill Kelly, Gleyber Torres, Springer, Hunter Green, Austin Riley, and Wilyer Abreu. No Jays yet. Nicky Lopez, Willie Adames, Drew Romo, JD Martinez, Uriel, Lane Thomas, David Bednar, and Seth Lugo. No, the blue speckled are not. They are not numbered. There's Paul Goldschmidt. There's Wyatt Langford. Mitch Spence. Francisco Lindor. Hunter Big. Zach Wheeler. Nick Gonzalez. And Dylan Cease. Another Paul Skeens. Brooks Baldwin. Oh, we got another back one here. Nolan Jones, Gilbert Diaz. My guess is going to be another foil. Brian Wu, that's a nice color, blue speckle. And then Shohei on the home run leaders. Alright, behind Angel Martinez we have Gunnar Henderson. Gunnar Henderson on the foil. So that's 2 Orioles on foils with the throwbacks, the anniversary ones. Actually, this is a 76 one. 76 icons. Nice. Chris with some nice hits. Sketch Diesel. Yeah, it'll be exactly like Just said. I'm going to randomize it at the end. Ryan Weathers, Anthony Rizzo, Elvis Martinez, John Duran, Curtis Mead, Byron Buxton on the chrome, Patrick Bailey on the blue, and Matt Olson. Alright. Still have not hit our auto for this box yet. Blaylock Stanton, Riley Green, Zach Wheeler, Matt McClain. There's John Harvey Kellogg, Dylan Dingler on the blue speckle, and Luke Weaver. I'm going to work at getting this all sorted tomorrow. That way I'll be ready to roll for Bowman tomorrow night. Jose Barrios, Cody Bellinger, Garcia, Cedric Mullins, Royce Lewis, Josh Lau. There's a blue of AL Victory Leaders, and Ariel Rodriguez. There's Yamamoto, Josh Hader, Grandal, Contreras, Lubob Arenado, on the chrome, Bryce Terang, and Adley Rushman. Jordan Hicks, Willie Mays, Danny Jansen, Jaron Duran, Reese Hoskins, Contreras, Bryson Stott on the blue sparkle, and Brian King. Now, I agree on the history cards as well. So I have an Alexander Hamilton. My brother, or my little guy, and I and my wife are going to New York City in a month, and he's going to take the Alexander Hamilton card and see if he can get it signed by the guy that plays Hamilton in Hamilton. We got tickets to see it, so Cole Riggins, Michael King, Corbin Burns, Garrett Crochet, Aaron Judge on the blue, yes, and Ke'Bryan Hayes. So my little guy loves Hamilton, and so he got tickets for Christmas to see it on Broadway. So we are going to be doing that in New York City. So it's exciting. So my wife and I have seen it already on Broadway, but he has not. So he is super excited. Matsui, Ellie De La Cruz, Aaron Judge, Dansby Swanson, Sandy Alcantara, and we got a backwards there. Jose Siri and Jonathan Clase. Why are you backwards? Let's find out. Seiya Suzuki. Why are you backwards? Because you have an upside down bat. You, my friend, are a variation. So Cody, my friend, you have a variation coming your way. Seiya Suzuki. Boom. My wife, I love going to New York City. My wife does too. I used to go to New York City for work all the time prior to COVID. And, yeah, I have some good friends that live there. And Ryan Mountcastle, Max Muncy, Elliot Ramos, Luis Castillo, Arciel Iglesias, Yandy Diaz on the chrome, James Wood on the blue sparkle, and Eric Wagaman. So, always get me some pizza at John's Pizza on Broadway. There's also John's Pizza on Bleecker Street, which I've ate at that one too. Love me some good New York style pizza. Nice, I'm sure that was good. Kyle Tucker, Jared Jones for sale. Colt Keith, Edmund Sosa. There's Bryce Harper on the player icons. Brett Lauder on the blue icon or blue border, and Daniel Schneemann, fresh off his Grand Salami. Yes, absolutely, Josh. That is my plan, my friend. I am planning on connecting with you when we're out there for sure. If anybody knows, I know Josh gave me some local card shops there in the city. If you guys know of any, shoot me ideas. I'm going to check some out while we're out there. Aaron Judge on the Record Breakers. Porter Hodge, Luke Kutcher, Mitchell Parker, Colton Cowser, Luis Garcia on the Chrome, Jake McCarthy, and Pablo Lopez. Yes, we have not hit the auto or relic for this box yet. And speak of it, and there it is. Relic. Jorge Polanco, Hank Aaron, Valdez, Mitch Keller. There it is. Dansby Swanson, Cubbies, Tanner Houck on the blue sparkle, and Christopher Morel. So Dansby Swanson for the Cubbies. That is Cody Conley. Boom. Speak of it, and there it is. Marky's Take Subway series. We had thought about seeing about catching a Mets game while we were out there. Chris Sale, Ozzy Albies, Jace Young, Jose Miranda, and here's a blue or black border. David Fry with the Guardians. There's chrome of Logan O'Hoppe, blue of Jeff Hoffman, and Marcus Semien. The black border is a nice non-numbered hit. There are a few of the black borders made. So it's definitely a nice one. Cody Conley. Got a couple decent Cubbies so far. Andy Ibanez, Nick York, Luis Gill, Will Wagner, Von Grissom, Michael Massey, Shane Bieber, and Blake Dunn. Jeff Hoffman. The last pack, the Blue Jays, yes, Jeff Hoffman. Alright, last box. Last box, everybody. Empty box. Luis Peralta, Edwin Diaz, Bryce Harper, Jonathan Cannon. Oh, we got another 1976. Yes. We will take that. Frank Lloyd Wright, Nick York on the blue sparkles, and Fernando Tatis. Alright, 1976, we have Kai Bush, 7 out of 76 for the White Sox. Who's got the White Sox? Sports Card 94. Sports Card 94. Once I get things sorted, I'll send out a message to everybody, and then if I don't have your shipping address, I will need to get that from you so that I can get these shipped out once we're done. B Ward fam, it was a Dansby Swanson relic. Clubhouse collection. Cubbies. Max Scherzer, Jock Peterson, Max Meyer, Bryce Miller, Javier Assad, Connor Norby, Kenley Jansen on the blue background, and then Darren Baker and Dusty Baker, father-son. Here we go. Cade Smith, Zach Nino, Ellie De La Cruz, Ryan Bliss, Roberto, Kiko Cavadas, Gavin Stone, and Brian Bello. Absolutely. Absolutely, B Ward. Oh. Brandon Nemo, Justin Harris, David Festa, Jackson Jobe, top rookie. There's Ronald Acuna on the throwback. Joey Gallo on the blue sparkle, followed by River Ryan, rookie for the Dodgers. Jackson Jobe. A lot of people have him as one of the top rookies this year. Alright. Adrian Del Castillo, Jim Kunze, Kyle Gibson, Mickey Moniak, JT Realmuto, Darton Varsho, oh my gosh, Hunter Fiducia, and Grant McRae. Nice little color match there with Fiducia. Joe Ryan, Jerkson Profar, Nova Marte, Carlos Correa, Seth Brown, Brenton Doyle, Pete Crow Armstrong, having a solid start to his season this year. Playing really well. Alright, Caden Dana, Tyler O'Neill, Brady Singer, Josh Naylor, Pete Alonso, Christian Mena, and Kyle Tucker, and Kenley Jensen. Kyle Tucker on the blue sparkles, nice color match there. Alright, Levi Jordan, Tobias Myers, Yu Darvish, runs batted in, Pete Fairbanks, Zulueta, Trey Lipscomb on the blue border, and last one, Hunter Fiducia. There we go. Sonny Gray, Seiya Suzuki, Shohei, Freddie Peralta, Evan Herrera, Jorge Soler with the chrome, Jesse Winker, and Patrick Bailey. When I get done here, I will double check variations and make sure we didn't miss anything. And Christian Walker, Bo Naylor, Young Ho Lee, Jose Ramirez, Benintendi. We got a foil there. Jared Jones with the blue sparkle. Victory leaders. And our foil. Boom. Wyatt Langford. Wyatt Langford with the Rangers. And that is going to Alan. Alan C23. Boom. We'll say our foils for the packs that we've gotten so far: Gunnar Henderson, Jackson Holiday, Wyatt Langford. Been pretty solid. Francisco Alvarez, Salazuna, Brujan, Sagis, Joey Cantillo on the chrome, Connor Wong with the blue, and Aaron Judge. Shane Baz, Christian Yelich, Jake Rogers, Tyler Soderstrom, Angel Savilli. There's Gunnar Henderson non-foil version, Chris Bassett, and Rhett Lauder. So Gunnar, the normal version. So now we got the normal and the foil. Alright. Chugging along here. See what we get. Ursula Montero, Aaron Nola, CJ Abrams, Jose Quintana. There's Booker T. Washington. There's Aaron Judge with the blue sparkle. And Joey Ortiz. So, Aaron Judge with the blue sparkle. Okay, so we definitely have 1 and 2. We got 2 to randomize off. Brandon Marsh, Santander, Hunter Alvarez, Justin Henry Malloy, Jacob deGrom, Ronald Acuna. There's Walter Pennington on the blue, followed by Mason Wynn. 3-2 good guys. I'll tell you what, they took it to the Pirates this past weekend. It was rough. Justin Verlander, Garrett Cole, Gausman, Drake Skubal, Brian Wu, yes, numbered out of 200. Yes, please. Luis Acuna on the chrome, and then Mookie Betts and Nolan Chanel. So boom, Brian Wu on the numbered out of 200. I just picked up an auto of his. He's playing really well so far this year. So Mariners, that's Marissa. Marissa with a nice hit. Sorry, James. And Luis Acuna. Sean Reynolds. There's Holidays again. Waldrop. Chris Bryant. Castellanos. DJ Hers. Chris Sale on the blue sparkle. And Tyler Stevenson. Kevin Alcantara. Will Smith. Jazz Chisholm. Love Ferrito. There's Jackson Holiday. Alex Bregman. Ketel Marte on the blue border. And Zebby Matthews. We have not hit our relic or auto for this box yet. So that is still incoming, or should be still incoming. Tyler Fitzgerald. ERA. Jacob Wilson. Top rookie for the A's. Greg Jones. McCutchen. Kyle Schwarber. Brian Wu. And Lance Lynn. Alright, here we go. Last stack of packs. Who's going to be our auto? Speaking it into existence. It's going to be an auto. Drew Thorpe. Jose Iglesias. Adolis Garcia. Nick Sogard. Yasuke Kikuchi. Lamont Wade. Bailey Ober. And Cade Povich. Griffin Conine, Randy Arozarena, Mike Trout, Jake Cronenworth, Clemens, Wyatt Langford on the throwback there, Manny Machado on the blue borders, and Shea Whitcomb. So just like the Gunner, that's the regular version for the 25th anniversary. Alright, here we go. Mel Ott, Spencer Steer, Willie Castro, Yoshida, Riley Green on the chrome, Yordan Alvarez, and Mike Burrows. Alright, so the Relic Auto was in this pack last time. Let's see. Let's see how we're doing. The Bicentennials are nice, I agree. I definitely agree with you, 420. Blake Snell, Teoscar Hernandez, Reese Hines, Ian Happ, Andy Pages, Taj Bradley. There's a father-son blue border, so that'll go to Vladdy on the, because he's the current player, Tristan Casas. Shame he went down hurt. He was off to, or at least he was getting back into a groove. Started off a little cold, but he was starting to get much better. Bob Gibson, Zach Giloff, Jackson Churio, Brendan Donovan, Michael Conforto. Strikeout leaders, Tyler Glasnow and Salvador Perez. So this last pack has got our relic or auto in it, or should. And it looks like it's going to be an auto, because I do not see a thicker card. Boom. Here we go. I don't see any color, so Isaac Paredes, Jack Flaherty, Jose Caballero, Robert Suarez, and this is probably going to be our auto, Andy Ibanez and Darren Baker. Let's see who we got. Cardinals, Hoops and Holos. Boom, Thomas Segise. Hope I said his last name right. To the Cardinals. Alright. Let me do a quick little recap. We did get 2 autos out of 3, which was nice. Out of 3 boxes. Not a ton of numbered hits, but we did have some nice numbered hits. For sure. Foil. Give me a second. Border, that's a variation. Blue Sparkle. All right. Alright, so we did have one variation for sure. I will go through and double check and look. Seiya Suzuki, upside down bat variation. So I know that one for sure. We got Cade Povich on the chrome, Luis Angel Acuna on the chrome. Then we got Jackson Jobe, James Wood, rookies base. Yeah, ALNL. Shoot, that one needs randomized as well. Shota Imanaga, James Wood, Aaron Judge on the blue sparkle. Jackson Holiday, Aaron Judge, and Tariq Skubal on the blue borders. David Fry with the black border. Then on the 25th anniversary, we got Jace Young, Mookie Betts, Ronald Acuna again. And then the 76 player icons, you got Gunnar Henderson and Bryce Harper. Another 25th of Wyatt Langford and James Wood. And then Bobby Witt on the 76 player icons. Then our foils, Gunnar Henderson, Wyatt Langford, Jackson Holiday. Then our bigger hitters, Clubhouse Relic of Dansby Swanson, Bat Relic, Greg Nettles and Thomas Segise on the on-card autos, blue ink, however. Alright. Then out of 200, we got Brian Wu on the Bicentennial. Out of 99, Joey Cantillo. Then on the 1976, you have Christian Yelich and Kai Bush. And then out of 25, Chrome, it is father and son big leaders Cody Clemens and Roger Clemens. This will be going to the Phillies. Alright, I will get some pictures taken. I appreciate all you guys being a part of this and supporting me in what I'm doing. There's a lot of great breakers out there, so I appreciate the support. There are still a few spots left in my Bowman breaks for tomorrow. should be a good day of breaking tomorrow night too. So shoot me any questions you have, and I appreciate all you guys. I will get these sorted as quickly as possible, and yeah, I appreciate it. I'm gonna end the video, and then I'll start a new one for the variation or the random. Actually, you know what? Heck with it. Let's do it right now. Let's randomize it right now. All right. Let's get the wheel up. All right. So this one is Yankees and Dodgers. Yankees and Dodgers. Let's spin it. Going to the Dodgers. 420. Blue Sparkle Champions. It's coming your way. Okay. Next one. We got Dodgers. Giants. And Mets. Let's do this one. And it's going to the Mets. Boom. Alright. And the last one. Oh, what are you doing? Maybe. Oh, you're gonna be that way, aren't you? Let's try this again. Alright, Royals, Blue Jays, and Yankees. Alright, now let's see what we got here. And it is going to go to the Blue Jays. Alright, there's the randomizations. I appreciate all you guys. Thank you again. Couldn't do it without you guys, so I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, shoot me a message. Let me know, buddy. Have a good night, guys.